Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I want to say hello to all of you. XRP is what we're going to discuss. First, there has been a dramatic change in the way money is exchanged. Even though this change is happening, 95% of people are completely unaware of it. However, individuals in charge are certain that they can improve the lives of every single person on Earth. That is the true magnitude of this. More than 300 million companies and 8 billion people will have their lives changed by the internet. It will be the best if we all pitch in. That is why I mentioned that I had made a film discussing the topic of how you can warn people of something impending, and they still won't understand. They have no idea that banks are actively pursuing digital transformation. At the moment, Ripple and XRP are moving at a dizzying rate. Being a member of the ISDA is like standing shoulder to shoulder with financial titans. It gives you direct access to the derivatives market, which is worth $1.2 quadrillion. Ripple is exactly where it needs to be. Cryptocurrencies like XRP will not be inexpensive in the future because of their global pegged value. It will be too late by the time the normies, or the folks you usually have conversations with about cryptocurrency, come around and want to invest in it. Some of the largest banks will already be here. By that point, XRP and other cryptocurrency prices will be in the triple digits. LUSD, the Ripple stablecoin, has also been the subject of preparations in Hong Kong. The stablecoin sandbox that Hong Kong has been working on for a while finally debuted this year. And for the last 18 months or so, they made sure the government was on top of regulations by talking to companies all over the globe, like Alibaba and Circle Ripple Visa, to establish very clear standards for approving different institutions to support stablecoins. Regulations regarding stablecoins are being advanced. Their conversations with Ripple. It's interesting how Ripple is often mentioned when discussing cross-border payments. Rumors are spreading like wildfire regarding tokenization and custody, and that stable currency is going to revolutionize everything. And the reason I am harping on these points is that I want you to grasp the magnitude of the situation. Significant disruptions will occur in Europe prior to MiCA regulation. Right now, XRP ranks third in Europe for cryptocurrency trading volume, behind only Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is important not to underestimate this dominance, as it shows that investors like this region. Traders in the European Union can use preference salaries as a liquid asset. XRP has established itself more popular than the rest of the cryptocurrency industry, even though crypto regulation is still in its infancy. And it's right here for you to see. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XR, and Ethereum are the 2023 preferred assets for traders in Europe. Everything is about to change, and it will happen quickly, because MiCA is on its way. The tether staying on the right side of the decision-making process on who gets to stay and who doesn't is crucial, and Bitcoin Ether isn't regulated by MiCA. I would use extreme caution in this situation and from that pick if you are not properly positioned. Those rules are the black swan. And it's right here for you to see. Coins that are currently trending since they don't fit the criteria for e-money tokens, assets reference tokens, or utility tokens, Bitcoin and Ethereum are more accurately described as crypto assets. The new financial system will not include them. What do you believe will happen to all the Bitcoin and Ethereum funds once we implement the new monetary system? These utility-driven cryptocurrencies will be the final destination. Rapid changes are taking place. The stablecoin regulations of Europe are now active. With the release of MiCA comes 6 important problems. Therefore, this is where they mostly focus. The European Banking Authority has a short window of opportunity to finalize the regulations surrounding MiCA stablecoin and its implementation. On the other hand, the EBA did not release their final guidelines until June 13th. The industry is under the most strain due to that short timeline. This is why a lot of exchanges are talking about listing Tether, to delist stable coins that don't follow regulatory rules, which means they will be removed from the EU market and could lead to limited options, liquidity problems, and market disruption. Deliced tethers are handled by Bitstamp. Stablecoin for the Euro Nance said on Wednesday that the exchange it has set up to list Tether for users in the European Union (EU) would be limiting access to unauthorized stable currency and certain services beginning in March. In addition, Kraken has stated that it is evaluating possible delistings. That is the true magnitude of MiCA regulations. Furthermore, the United Kingdom will soon follow the United States in implementing laws similar to MiCA. There will be no more tethers since other countries will simply enact identical restrictions. License for electronic money and money tokens are characterized by MiCA as digital currency. The Payment Service Directive is just another piece of European legislation that gets dragged into this. Since 2016, this has been the second version. Furthermore, Honoria's regulations are more stringently enforced on platforms dealing with electronic money than on platforms dealing with crypto assets. Years may pass before you may get your license. It is impossible for us to say for sure. Even if stable coins are digital currency. I am interested in their thoughts on Ripple's new stable coin. First, I need to make sure it complies with MiCA standards. I believe it will, because EU regulators and Ripples have been collaborating for some time. They would also be licensed based on a case-by-case evaluation. What I understand from their statements is that not all networks will be permissionless, some will require licenses. There are some crypto asset service providers that will struggle to meet the standards set down by PSD2 because of their involvement with permissionless networks. As an example, payment platforms are obligated by law to secure the monies received in order to carry out payment transactions. When users move funds between multiple blockchains using self-hosted wallets or DeFi systems, businesses may encounter difficulties in properly retaining the asset as outlined in PSD2. So, to rephrase, we need to watch what occurs about self-hosted wallets because they could also cause issues. How about you subscribe to my channel and give it a like? Until then, farewell.